Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a Flight Sim. We're just gonna do a quick little jaunt down the coast from San Francisco, where we landed last time on the stream, down to LAX. So quick little flight, shouldn't be too long. Sure you guys noticed something a little different this time, other than me forgetting that. Well, this isn't different. Me forgetting to change my camera settings. But you'll notice that we have some actual aircraft liveries now, which is pretty sweet. So I feel a little bit more immersive, a little bit more realistic. Got some Southwest guys, got a Flare guy, got United down there, American, all kinds. So it's pretty sweet. So yeah, don't mind this. This is just, you know, nature. So what happens, right? This FSLTL that I'm using, it uses real-world data to figure out what aircraft are where, but it can't, and it tracks those flights. But Flight Sim will not let FSLTL spawn aircraft in on taxiways. It can only spawn it in at a gate or in the air. So if there is an aircraft actually on the ground at an airport, you'll see he's stopped because that's where he's at. A bunch, yeah, as you saw there, a bunch will like start moving all at the same time, and that's essentially FSLTL and Flight Sim trying to catch up to where the aircraft are. So you'll notice now they're taxiing all nice. This one, you know, these two, Flare and Southwest, hit here, but then they kind of figured it out because they've, you know, they've caught up to where they actually are in the, you know, real world. So you'll see more aircraft, you know, landing. You'll see more aircraft taxiing as it kind of catches up. There's a United over there, or no, that's not United, that's Delta over there in Alaska. So it's really cool. You'll see a lot more aircraft taking off and landing, a lot more traffic around the airport. So it'll be really freaking cool. Also, I've got replay, our replay mode. working, so we'll be able to watch our landings and stuff, so that'll be really cool. So let's go ahead, let's get in our cockpit here, and we'll go fire it up. First thing I like to do, I like to start up the APU, get all this stuff going, and all the APUs firing up, I kind of load in the flight. And then we'll get our navigation system aligned, start this up, APU bleed, and we'll just kind of let all this do its thing, kind of fire up. We'll go ahead, we'll turn our wing beacon and nav light on, just to let people around know that we are in the aircraft and working. So let's go ahead, we got our flight plan in SimBrief, so we'll go ahead here and load our flight, import it from SimBrief. There we go. And we'll go ahead, get our aircraft loaded. We'll take the chocks off. We don't need those. We'll leave, obviously, GPU and the door open. Mass and balance. We'll go ahead, we'll load the aircraft. And then, of course, instant, so that we can get our numbers, everything we need. The jetway will start pulling back now that we've loaded, and our door should shut. Our door is shut indeed. Cool. Hey, Haas, how you doing, buddy? All right, let's go ahead over to our computer here. We'll go init page. We will request our initialization, which will bring over the information for the most part from SimBrief, and then we will have to select our departure and arrival manually. So we're Allegiant, so we're gonna go AAY, so AAY, and we're going 087. That is our flight number. Our cost index for the flight today is going to be 15, as shown on our flight brief, and our cruising altitude is going to be 31,000. Okay, clear out these things at the bottom. We'll go to our flight plan, and we'll go ahead, KSFO, our departure. We're going to be departing runway 28 left, same runway we landed on yesterday or the day before. All right, or maybe it was 2 days ago. Holy crap! All right, 28 left, departure, and then from there, we are doing the Westla 5 departure to. Oh, let's close that out. Hey, Snuggles! Yeah, this is standard mission. No, I had to create my own flight plan. All right. Susi. The Susi transition. Oh, no. No, this is a payware aircraft, easily the best aircraft, in my opinion, that you can buy for flight sim. This thing is incredible. This is the Phoenix A320. So LAX arrival, we are going to be landing. What was it? 17 or 24 left or something? Yeah, 24 left. So we're going to go ILS for 24 left. And then, what, the Iron Man? Iron Man. Arrival. And the Burgle transition. We'll load that up. And then once our flight computer catches up and we get our flight data, we can go ahead and step through our flight plan and make sure that we don't have any problems. We'll check for any discontinuities, which it does not look like we have. Damn, there's a lot of waypoints. Oh, there's one right there. So we're actually going to clear that out. So a manual just means that if we had ATC at that point, once we got to that waypoint, ATC would then vector us to catch the next waypoint. But since we don't have an ATC, we just clear that out, and the aircraft will automatically go from the last waypoint that we had before our manual input to the next one. All right, so Let's go ahead, get over to our performance page. So we're going to come over here, go to our departure page on our tablet. We're going to load our sync our load sheet, which we get when we load our passengers. Our load sheet has all our information like fuel, passengers, luggage, weight, all that good stuff. And then we sync our live weather, and then that will give us our takeoff speeds. 133, 140, 140. All right, so 29904 is our altimeter. So we're going to 29904 up here. Oh, we're going to flip that over to plan. And we're going to go ahead and put in our V speeds. 133, 140, 140. So 133. Why do we use niner? Because 9 sounds like 5 over the radio too much. 29904. It's too easily. Oh, I forgot to choose the correct runway. We're taking off 28 left. Yes, 28 left. It doesn't matter. I mean, we can recalculate. It should be identical. Oh, really? 150, 150. Oh, it's a longer runway. All right. So 150. 150 and 155, 52, 150, 150, 152. Okay, next phase. Good. All right, now we're going to get to our destination airport information. Go here for our destination. Also, let's go ahead. Let's start firing up the APU. We'll get him going, and then once he's fired up, we will disconnect our external power since we are going. Got our APU page up. Okay, engine temperature is rising. Our N1 or N percentage is going up, so we should have power here momentarily. So let's go ahead. We'll apply our METAR. So 2987. 29.87 is going to be our altimeter. Temperature is 20 degrees. It's a cool day in LA. And then we got 250, 10 knots at 250. So 250, 10 knots. All right, there's our landing information. Next phase will be our go around, which hopefully we won't need today. All right, let's go ahead. Let's step through our flight plan here. So we're starting at KSFO. Westla. Burgle. Man, we got a lot of waypoints. That's all right, though. We started left turn, and then we have our right turn into final. Cool. All right. We have our altitudes. Cruising altitude today is 31,000 feet, so we'll go ahead and we'll put in 31,000 in our altimeter. 31,000, there we go. All right, APU is on. We can go ahead and disconnect our external power. Tell our ground crew that we're good and they can disconnect the GPU. And I believe that should be us ready for takeoff. Let's go through, let's see, flight plan, Prague, good there. Fuel, that's what we need. So we're gonna come back over to our mass and balance page and grab our fuel weights. So we got 133.9 in the ZFW, 133.9er, and then 146.2. 146.2. Plug that in, and we're good. Clear that. I believe, yep, our ILS has aligned. That's why that GPS primary lost message down here is gone, because our ILS aligned, or GPS aligned. And we're going to turn our transmitter on. And we'll go ahead and start engine number 1. Go ahead and request pushback. It's still doing it. I thought I fixed that. Oh, oh no. I don't know why it does that. I thought I fixed it. I looked up a video, thought I fixed it. Okay, ground services, let's start our pushback here. Connect the tug, and we're gonna go backwards. And we're gonna push back and to the right. Get a nice little external view here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, got a Hawaiian Airlines, what is that, like an A330? We got a Boeing A3, or a United A320 down there. Very nice. Okay, let's start our pushback, please. Thank you. All right, engine 1 is up. Engine 2. Engine 2 is starting. Engine 1 is available. Actually, you know what? We can push... we're in kind of a weird spot here. We better push to the right. We're just going to have a hard, kind of a tight turn to our left here. Well, I guess we could have pushed right and gone that way. Well, too late now. We'll be all right. Actually, that'll set us up real nice for the taxi out. We're gonna be going that way anyway. All right, engine 1 is up. Ignition going back to normal. We'll go ahead, we'll stop, push back, set our parking brake, tell him thank you, have a good day. As soon as he's clear, we will go ahead and turn our taxi lights and our strobe on. Did not mean to turn the runway on, meant to turn the strobe on. And we are ready to taxi. Parking brake off. Go ahead, set our flaps to 1, just in case we forget. We've been known to do that, not gonna lie. All right, so we're going to taxi out to the left here. This United plane's just gonna go through us because FSLTL does not see us. Oh, did he stop? Did he actually stop? He did. Holy crap. All right. Well, we are gonna go out and to the right, because we are taking off out over the ocean today. We're gonna have a nice scenic departure and then cruise down the coast. Although everybody else is taking off this way. But Flight Sim, I don't think you can check in Flight Sim what the active runway is. And see, you know, you just have to kind of like sit around and watch, I think. Just get a nice leisurely taxi going here. Oh, is he gonna take off? Or is he just crossing? You know, I guess we could honestly take the runway here. It's a long runway, so we'll have plenty of space to take off. Yeah, back there is the apron, so we'll line up right behind this Boeing. Looks like he's getting ready for departure as well. We're gonna go ahead. Am I taking off the wrong one right here? I could have swore this is the runway I chose. Well, we need to wait anyway. Departing 28 left. Is it on the other side? Where the hell are we here? Check my airport map. Oh, yeah. My bad. We got to cross this runway and go down. I totally mixed up where we were on the at the airport. So we got to go across and then taxi down and then take a right. We're basically following that Boeing. All right, make sure the runway is clear. And we'll go ahead and cross. Oh, runway 01 left. A quick taxi here. Get off the runway as quickly as possible. Yeah, we're following that Boeing. Cool, he's taking off the same runway we are. You know, I think I'm going to set up my track IR for this. All right, we are cleared to cross the next runway as well. No traffic. Because it'd be, you know, instead of having to use the mouse all the time, it'll be nice to be able to just kind of like look around while I'm taxiing. That's really the only time I'm ever going to really need it. When I'm taxiing or, you know, trying to look at something real quick. When I'm also trying to fly. There we go. Well, this guy is taxiing slower than dog shit. Good Lord, my guy. That is not a Southwest taxi. Let's pull up our airport map right quick. Let's see. Yep. This is going to be our... Let's see. We're on Foxtrot, correct? Yes, we are on Foxtrot. Okay. Cool. My guy, let's go. We got people to drop off here. My goodness. Got a human meat delivery to make in LA. Drink my coffee while we taxi. Hopefully he doesn't take 15 minutes just sitting on the runway to take off. He sped up quite a bit, so that's nice. Decided to do one of them Southwest taxis after all. Let's see. Can't set our auto throttle yet. That's what I thought. Just checking. Just checking. I'm pretty sure takeoff flaps are 1. You gonna turn here? Or is he gonna go all the way to the end? He's going all the way to the end, isn't he? Dang it, I forgot to... Okay, let's... This, and we'll start recording. Cool. All right, so we'll be able to record the whole flight. I mean, we don't really need to. We really only want to see the landing, but, you know. God, this game is gorgeous, dude. Oh my God. Oh, oh, we could do a parallel takeoff. I mean, not that that's, you know, legal, but I don't know. I know parallel landings are. I don't know about takeoffs, though. I don't think so. Takeoff is a little riskier than a landing. Takeoffs, don't they generally kind of want to keep the aircraft more spaced out? I don't really know, to be honest. But it's going to make for a cool little replay. So as soon as he starts moving to take the runway, we're going to do the same thing. Because I kind of want to race him. Ooh, look at that. Okay, we got nobody incoming. There he goes. Okay, we're going to get our takeoff lights on, runway lights. Come on. There we go. Okay. Ooh, we're almost missing the runway here. Oh, he's going. I bet I was screwing around with too much stuff. Oh, man, we got a big old line of aircraft behind us. Sure, we're nice and straight. And let's go. I have no idea if he's taken off yet or not, but I didn't want to screw around and look at it too much. V1, rotate. V2, positive rate, gear up. Come on. Flaps up. It is not in standby. Clear that, please. Back to cruise. Auto throttle will take over. And we are still hand flying. Coming up on our turn out. Yeah, we're a little off, but that's all right. Just making our turn a little wider than we need to, it's all. Oops, I forgot to turn the seatbelt sign on. Forgot to play our little message, too. Dang it, man. All right, we're gonna hit our
Hello,
boarding.
ladies and
Ruby,
gentlemen. My
thank
name
you
is
so
Nina,
much for
and
the
I will
sub.
be your chief flight attendant. On behalf of Captain Coldboard and the entire crew, welcome aboard Two Idiots Airways Flight 021. The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. If your seat is next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask the flight attendant to reseat you.
I've been
At this
good, Ruby.
time,
How you
please
been?
make sure your seat backs and tray tables are
Been
in their
doing all
full
right?
upright position and that your seatbelt is correctly fastened. Also, your portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode.
All right,
until
let's
an
go ahead. We'll
announcement
turn
is
on
made
our
upon arrival.
autopilot
Thank you.
since we went ahead and did the departure. Flew out. Let's go ahead. We'll go back to our external and get a great view of the bay. We just took off from old Sandy Fran over there. Typical life BS. Yeah, I hear that, Ruby. I hear that. Yeah, this game is just gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. Okay, we got that regular California fog down there. The smog. It's not even fog, it's smog. Look at that beach. Oh my god, man. Every time I play this game, it never ceases to amaze me how good this game looks, man. Crazy. Let's go back to nav. We are above 10,000, so our landing lights will come off. We'll go ahead and turn off our runway. Turn this back to taxi so that they come on when we land. Strobe is on auto. Whoop, we forgot to turn nav and logo to 2. But other than that, we are good. Okay, takeoff checklist. Flaps up, gear up. Takeoff checklist complete. Beautiful. We have 18,000 feet. We'll go to our standard altimeter, our standard barometer. We're going to go ahead, now that our engines are on, we're going to turn off our APU. Everything's looking good. Love it. Got my Golden Knights, beautiful Golden Knights championship mug. Love it, man. Just still blown away that they won the Stanley Cup. Still absolutely crazy. Woo-wee. Well, ain't that just a party thing? Airborne en route. Go here. Our flight should take us another... Huh, I thought it showed us. View map. Got our route. We do have our chart here, so our navigraph that I look at on here, we can look at on here, which is really freaking cool. It links together. So... let's see... import route from SimBrief. There it is. Now we should be able to see it, like see a map of it. Oh, route right there. So here we go. And then what we can do, we should be able to look at the charts and stuff on here. So arrival chart, we are taking the, I think is it Derby? No, Ironman 2. Nope, it's not RNAV. We need the Ironman 2. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, arrival. No, approach. That's what we want to look at. That's the most important thing. So we're going ILS for runway 24 left. So ILS. So I'll show you the chart that I usually look at that I always look at when I'm landing. So ILS. Come on now. 25 left. Am I just blind? RNAV, 24 left. We need the... There it is. Nope, RNAV. RNAV. What the shit? Looking for the ILS for 24 left. There it is. My dum-dum. I probably looked right at it. Okay, so this is the chart that I usually look at to find out what altitude we need to be at to capture the ILS. So this is the approach we're going to be hitting. I think we're coming in at either phase or hurler. I don't think we're coming back as far as Walnut. But when we do, this is going to be our final approach. And this shows us the altitude that we have to be at each of these waypoints. This beam looking thing is the ILS. That's what the aircraft will capture to direct us down to the runway and keep us on the right glide slope. We have to be at 2,200 feet by Sudi. Sudi is that waypoint is where we're going to capture the ILS. So when we get to our cruising altitude and right before we start our descent, I'm going to set this altitude right here to, what was it, 2,200? Yeah, we're going to set this altitude to 2,200, and it will guide us down past each waypoint, because each waypoint in the flight plan has its own, whoops, I need to pull that. Go to standard since we're over 18,000. I got to talking. Each waypoint has an altitude that's corresponding with it. So like Porty is supposed to be at 11,974 or below that. At Porty, the computer will take that into account and will just essentially manage our descent to make sure that we're at the right altitude for every waypoint that we hit. After I put in basically our last altitude before the ILS and the landing system takes over. ILS stands for Instrument Landing System. And so once the instrument landing system takes over, the altimeter, or the altitude that's set in here, doesn't really matter anymore because it's going to guide itself down to the runway. So that's why it's important to put that 2,200 in there so that it knows to go down all the way to 2,200. Now, say we hit 2,200 and there's no ILS, the plane will just maintain 2,200 no matter what the waypoints in the computer say or anything. So it'll just maintain 2,200 because that's what I've told it to manage itself down to. So essentially, we kind of let the computer do the flying at this point. But we'll keep this chart up because we are going to need this one. Just to make sure that we double check our waypoints, double check our altitudes and all that. But in the meantime, we're going to enjoy some views. Look at that, flying right down the coast. Woo-wee doggy. That's pretty. Oh, there's an aircraft down there. Man. That looks so real. That is just crazy, man. Jeez. Whew. Those clouds. God dang, man. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Cannot say enough about this game, how gorgeous it is. 2024 is going to be crazy too. Flight Sim 2024. They're going to have missions and stuff in that one, which is really freaking cool. You can do like search and rescue and all kinds of stuff, which is really cool. Flying cargo. I think you're going to be able to like have an airline. So they're definitely adding some more depth to it, which is awesome. All right, we're just about to reach cruising altitude, so here shortly we're going to turn off the seatbelt sign, and our cabin crew will make an announcement that the passengers are free to move about the cabin. Look at the fingerprint. This is what I'm talking about with this aircraft, the details. You look at the fingerprint smudges on the glass. Like, does that not look real? Like, that is crazy, man. And they only show up when the light hits them just right, like in real life. Just, whew, wait. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I do love me this game. This simulator. Also, like, playing something like this, like, it gives me a chance to sit here and talk to you guys, you know, and interact and have a conversation and just bullshit with you guys. Right, and in the Discord telling everybody, come say hello. There we are, cruising altitude. Let's go ahead, turn off our seatbelt sign, and the cabin crew will know to make the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move about the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated.
We sure do. All right, now we're gonna expand our view here a little bit. We're gonna check and see where our top of descent is. It's out there a ways. I'm looking at 160 miles. Okay, so this little down arrow, that is our top of descent. That means at that arrow, we don't want to go any further before starting our descent. So if you're backtracking, right, the descent, you go up, the top of the descent, you know, is here. So we don't want to be any further past that. Otherwise, we'll be over altitude on pretty much every waypoint. So what we can do is I can set right now, since we're at cruising altitude, we're not going to make any more altitude adjustments. I can set this 2200 in the altimeter. And then when we're ready, I can click the managed mode to tell the aircraft to start descending. There we go, 2200. And then what happens is when we're ready, we will click this in, and that'll put this little dot next to it, and that means it's in managed mode. So if you notice, auto throttle is on, and our heading is on as well with the AP1. So you'll notice Mach, or our airspeed, and our heading both have these dots next to them. That means it's managed, and it's managed by the flight computer. So we don't have to worry about any of that. Same with speed. Speed now, and speed and heading, well, same with speed, that's what I just said. The Mach is all managed by the flight computer. So yeah, we got a ways before we start our descent. Whew. We do have our replay on, so we can check out how bad our landing is once we get there. Let's go ahead. I wonder if I switch off this page, if when I come back, if it'll still be there. Let's see. Because I want to check our arrival and make sure that our wind and all that has not changed, and it does not look like it has, so that's good. Now let's go back to chart, see if it kept it. It did. Awesome. That's really cool. Beautimus. Can enlarge that a little bit. Great, great, great-o, great. Love it. I think that's to go back. I don't want to do that. I kind of want to close this, but I don't think you can. I don't want to click this and go back and lose this page. It's a pain in the butt to find in the first place. Oh, man. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. I live way over yonder, somewhere, this direction. Over them there mountains. Man, I'll tell you what, the lighting in this game, like the colors look so just vivid. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Gorgeous. Alright, let's dial this back. Yeah, we still got probably 200 miles before we start a descent. Let's go to our engine page. Make sure our engine performance is good. Alright. Oh, we never started our damn chronometer, our clock. Ah, well. Alright, lights are all good. Our APU is off. Awesome. You know, there really should be... I don't know what to do. Oh, nope. Fix the look, please. I don't want to do that. Oh. I don't know what any of those are. We can, though, because these controls are kind of weird, we can whoop, go sit in the back. Look at that. Very, very beautifully detailed aircraft. So let's go chill with the passengers for a minute. I think you guys like sitting right next to the engine, right on the wing. It's a pretty good seat. Nope, that's a bad seat. That's a good seat right there. Nice. Always prefer the old window seat, man. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. You know, like when I'm driving or flying like this, I'll look out at different formations, like the mountains, the hills, you know, the different shapes, the different features, and just kind of like try and picture like how it got that way, right? I mean, because if you look, these hills in here, they almost look like waves. You know, like this all used to be covered in water at one point, and these hills and everything just got smoothed over. It's interesting just to kind of think of, you know, how maybe those formed. What kind of ripple, you know, or maybe it's wind. Maybe wind is really strong through here, and so it has kind of like over the course of millions of years just kind of like rounded these hills. All right, let's get back to the old cockpit. Let's see, is it shift? Nope. Control. Whoa. Wait. Okay, so those are presets, apparently. Weird. Huh. I thought maybe I could make the camera move faster by holding shift, but that did not happen. Yeah, we'll just slide right back into our seat here, nice and cozy like. Perfect. What was that? Calibrate null zones. Left side stick fault. Operable system. What you talking about? Oopsie. I turned the aircraft. It didn't like that. Disconnected the autopilot. I don't know why. Maybe, oh, you know what? I wonder if my joystick disconnected because I hadn't used it in a minute. That was weird. And it was very weird that that happened at the exact moment we turned. So I thought the autopilot turned off. As, you know, like the autopilot turned off, the plane just kind of like on its own just like started banking for whatever reason. Thankfully, that was not the case. Ooh, we can't see shit. Is there a, this one comes down, but I thought there was, is it that? Yeah, there, that's so cool. Did that help? Not at all, because it's not covering the window properly. That's right, we can leave that there and it should at some point help as we travel further. Oh, it doesn't do nothing, look. You can see it come down, but it doesn't do anything in the cockpit. It just changes outside the cockpit. Well, poo. That would have been really cool if it changed the light coming in. That would have been awesome. But yeah, see, this just kind of changes out there. Just like if you're flying into the sun, and I've done this a couple of times. If you're flying into the sun, this thing makes an absolutely massive difference. I mean, if you notice, like, look here and then look out here. The difference is pretty noticeable. That little screen, that little visor helps a ton. It is really handy. A very cool little feature of this aircraft. I don't think the fly-by-wire has that. That's the one that I had before this. The fly-by-wire is a free A320, and I had that before I got this. Learned a lot of this stuff in the fly-by-wire, and saw this one. Kept my eye on it for a long time in development and stuff, and then when it finally came out, I went ahead and got it, and not a single day goes by that I regret that purchase. Man, we're still out of ways from the top of descent. We still got a minute. Hey, Mossy, what's up, dude? Been a minute, my friend. How you been, dude? All right, top of the set's coming up here shortly. In about, 75 miles. We've got our altitude set. We've got our chart for the approach into LA. ready. We should be set up. Not much. Been busy as a bumblebee. Nice, man. Hey, busy is not bad. That is a good thing. Busy means you're being productive. So I cannot fault you there. Exactly, dude. Making that money. Hell yeah, bud. Good shit. That's what I like to hear. Looks like we're sitting up high. Probably because of the view. Not much, dude. Same old stuff. Working and streaming. Raising kids. Son's sick, so he's just chilling. Been napping, so thought I'd hop in here, something easy that if I need to, I can get up and go do something, you know? Don't have to worry about, like, oh my gosh, I need to finish this one thing really quick before, you know, whatever. So we're about probably 45 miles from the top of the descent. Oh, he's good. Mr. Steinerhofer. What's up, buddy? What's up, Pooper Skeever? Not much. Mr. Steinenhofen. All right, we're going to start a left turn here. We are going to be right a schmackety abouty 40 miles from top of descent. We'll see it pop in here real quick. All right, quack. There she is, 40 miles out. Damn. Yeah, that makes sense, dude. Come to Carson. Wait. I'm sorry. I thought you meant booked as in like hotels were booked. Hell yeah, dude. 20 days. Let's go. You're right. That got me excited. Mase, we're all meeting up in beginning of it. Not all. There's like 4 of us that are meeting up at the beginning of August. Jax, myself, Haas, Ryan, and possibly DJ. Yeah, I think so too, man. Under Mr. Underwood, I think he is too. But and then Frenchie, although I DM'd Frenchie in that group chat, he ain't sent nothing yet. I'm gonna text him. I haven't seen him around lately, man. All right, top of descent, 20 miles. Let him. Well, he said he was gonna do it. He just had to work up the balls to tell her, I guess. Ryan, I don't know if you can see it on the stream. Can you see the cup? I don't know, maybe, I don't know, is the light blocking it? I can't block the light. There's too much light in here. Can you see this? Ooh-wee. Hot swiggity dog, man. It's nice. It's kind of dark. I mean, you probably can't see it, but right here is the Golden Ice logo. It's sick, dude. I love this cup. All right, 20 miles to the top of the descent. Have you heard my in-flight announcements, Ryan? That I have? Tempting. I was more thinking doing an East Coast thing, go see the Intrepid in the World Trade Center at Smithsonian. That's cool, man. That's very cool, Mossy. That would be a cool trip for sure. West is best. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seatbacks and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin.
Managed descent. Nice. See the announcement? Love it. Okay, probably need to put out some flaps here in a second. More drag. There it is. More drag. Oh, there do be, huh? What you talking about? Weren't you talking to some girl you're like near? Ryan, what you talking about? Okay, spoilers back in. So we want to keep our speed right at that arrow. We start going above it, we need to pull our spoilers out, which are little flaps that come up on the top of the wing and slow us down. If we're under it, we're fine. Sounds good, man. That's the way to be. It says Phoenix and Sky Harbor, LAX, LAX Shuttle, also PDX and Boeing facilities. True. And Vegas. And Reno and me. You know, just saying. Cabin crew, prepare for descent. Oh. That should be on auto, my bad. Seatbelts are on. Ooh, look at that. Look at that reflection off the freaking screen. It's awesome. Kind of thinking my first time in Vegas would be during hockey season. Hell yeah, dude. I'd be sick to go to a freaking Knights game. It'd be a blast. I've been to one, and bro, there is no sports arena like Vegas. It's crazy, man. So if you notice how I have program 2200 in here, and I told the computer to manage it. You notice down here, this says flight level 60. That means it's set to 6,000 feet. That's because our next waypoint is wants us to be at 6,000 feet, which is going to be Muppet. No, 25. Or no, I take that back. Our next one that it is using is part of the approach. Excuse me. It's our transition into the approach that it has at 6,000 feet. So it's going to guide us and manage our descent through every one of these waypoints at every one of these altitudes. So Muppet, you see Muppet says 25,800, and we just went through Muppet, and we were right at 25,800. So the autopilot will keep monitoring, but it nailed it. We were right at 25,800 as soon as we hit that marker. So worked out perfectly. Oh, look at that. We're gonna pull our little visor down. Ain't that just party? The cool little feature on this plane, man. That visor. Kind of think about for real, even if it's nosebleeds, dude, for sure. Also, by the way, like mode kind of blends in with the green screen. Yeah, I'm sure it does, Mase. It's just the way that the camera sees black or whatever, or the reflection on it, and kind of clears it, or gets rid of it. It is what it is. But I appreciate you giving me a heads up. F-15 is a visor to put down. Didn't know that till last night. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to get in there once you get comfy. I can remember what the hell any of my goddamn controls are. This little dope cup. Thanks, man. Oh, we're under on speed. That's good. So it shows we have this here, and then we have these brackets. We want to stay in between these brackets. Our speed is set at 280, but we're okay to be between 260 and 300. So that's kind of what the autopilot is doing, is it's managing our speed in between those two little markers with a 280 set as, what we should be holding. Ground spoilers are armed. That's good. That means that when we touch down, the spoilers will automatically deploy. I read that right here on the screen. This is just kind of like our status screen for our just the aircraft, our configuration, what's what. Company message means that we've got something in the computer. Don't really care. The pred WS. I don't know what this is. Pred WS off. Not sure. Landing lights. That's probably because I have them on off and not retracted. So I do this, that'll go away. I should have had them probably retracted since we're in the air, but it ain't gonna do nothing. Ready, and it's easier in the back, is it? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I usually set low auto brake, low to medium. We're landing on a really long runway, so I'll just use the low auto brake, but I'll wait until we I'll wait until we're on final to set the speed, the auto brake. Whoopsie. Yeah, geez, figures. I gotta go. A movie last night. It was pretty good. The new Spider-Man. Oh, the multiverse one, the animated one. I haven't seen that yet, but I want to. Fred WS is predictive. Oh, wind shear. Okay, switch on the weather panel. Thank you, Mossy. Not predicting any wind shear. We got 10 knot winds out of like 260, so we're good across the Spider-Verse. Yeah. Yes, I have the first one. Yeah. Okay, what was that one called? It was Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, or into the Spider-Verse, or something like that. Yeah, it does help, Mase, for sure. Yeah, I've seen all of them. My favorite are the newer ones, to be honest. I like those the best. The ones with who is it? Tobey Maguire, I think his name is. The British guy, the one that's in all the Avengers movies. I like those ones. Not Tobey Maguire, is it? Yeah, he was the very first one. I don't remember what his name is then. I think 2984 was our altimeter for our arrival, was it not? 2987. There we go. Tom Holland, thank you. Hopefully I can get this landing done really quick. I got something that came up. This will be another like 15 minutes maybe. Should get there pretty quick. And then once we hit 10,000, we'll go ahead and... I mean, we could honestly... 10,000 is usually landing lights and below 250 knots speed. We could turn on our landing lights a little early. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. We got our taxi lights on, so those will come on as soon as we hit the runway. So we'll be set up a little ahead of time. LAX, I believe, is like right over here. Or maybe it's over here. No, that's it right there. So we're going to make a left-handed left turn. We're going to be on the right downwind, and then we're going to right turn and shoop. Get our sails right on in there. Right hand base for final, and then bring her on in. Yeah, check out W Energy, guys, and enter promo code COLDCREW at checkout for 10% off your order today. While supplies last, act quick. You only have 7 minutes and 12 seconds left to take advantage of this incredible once-in-a-lifetime offer. Once it's gone forever. You'll never see a deal like this again. Make sure you don't miss out. Pulling out all the bullshit marketing schemes and tricks. FOMO is a powerful tool. All right, landing lights are on. Toot toot. Taxi. Strobe. All right. Guten Tag. Let's make sure our replay is still working. Yep, still going. Good. Still recording. Wanna dubbies? Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. How did we move over? Trying to get my camera lined up nicely in the middle here. Well, developing their new flavor. Oh, damn. That's too bad. Because I'll tell you what, the peach one is damn good. Okay, 9,500 feet. There's LAX right there, and that's the runway we're going to be coming into. I believe it's that one. 28 left, or 24 left. Yep, 24 left. It's cool, you can see an aircraft, the lights down there on the runway. That's cool. Okay, and you can see on our flight plan on the right hand side, it's zoomed out a little more. You can kind of see how we're gonna this turn right here is gonna be real tight, so we're obviously gonna come out and then back in. It's gonna be kind of a goofy, it's the only approach that I could find, so it'll be a little weird, but well, we can handle it. No problem, man. It's no problem. Yes, I use Navigraph and SimBrief. That Navigraph is where this chart comes from. This button here takes me to Navigraph. That's where I can get all my charts. I can do flight. Dude, Navigraph's amazing. It gives you like lanes and stuff for arrivals and departures and stuff that you can select and build your flight with. It's really damn cool. Their phone app, nice, dude. Ooh, there's downtown LA. The Vinewood Hills, Vinewood Boulevard. Hey, look, there's the lake and the lake. Shit, what is it? The Black Sea or whatever. And just over there, there's Sandy Shores. Oh wait, there's downtown LA. My bad. My bad. You know, one thing I need to figure out is why my buildings look like dookie. I've got the buildings and everything up all the way, but if you look at that, looks terrible. There's Maze Bank. But yeah, I don't know why, but the buildings look awful. Even though I have the ground textures at like ultra. So I'll have to figure that out. But I did figure out, check out the Google Map mod. I've been thinking about that, yeah. It won't affect the buildings though. The buildings are like their own asset. I thought they did an LA like update where they updated all the stuff in LA, but apparently not. Oh, this guy may be a problem. Ah well. You know, with like buildings that actually look like the buildings and models and stuff like that, but I guess not. Yeah, see how terrible that looks? This building looks fine, but everything else doesn't. I don't know why. Yeah. Mase, don't post links. Jeez, man. Now, I know you probably just hit a period and then didn't put a space after it. It sees that as a a link. Ooh, look at that turn. I mean, otherwise, like, it does look great though. I mean, like, I'm complaining about this, you know, like how amazing this looks, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't look so great, blah blah blah. Like, it really does though. Like, I mean, you can tell that this is a massive rail yard. Like, it just spoiled. That's what I am. I am spoiled. Like, these guys redid the entire planet, and I'm like, man, why doesn't downtown LA look good? Like, because these guys did the whole freaking globe, man. I can't get too mad about it, you know? Oh. About the space, yeah. Yep, that'll happen, Mossy. It is what it is. Ooh, there's a Southwest plane. See that? Look, I was Southwest. Look at him. Southwest. FSLTL is awesome. My God, look at this. This looks unreal, dude. Man. How cool is that, dude? Golly. All right. Back to the cockpit. Yeah, Bethel! Holy crap, dude! Thank you so much, man, for the tier 1. 2 years. 24 months, dude. Wow. Wow is right. Holy crap. All right, let's go ahead, turn our LS on, and we'll turn on the approach. So we'll grab that approach as soon as we come into it. Let's go ahead, let's set flaps 1. Let's go flaps 2. Get our gear down. Yeah, it's gonna start yelling at us because we're too fast for flaps 2, but it'll go off in a second. Don't worry. There we go. I have a little bit of a weird kind of like, you know, to the right and then back to the left, but it is what it is. Oh man, we may need our, look at this. Oh God, it's pretty. Man. This game is just, it's ridiculous, dude. It really is stunning. Never ceases to amaze me. All right, we can go ahead and go full flaps. Get ourselves ready. Ground spoilers are armed. Flaps are down. Gear is down. Auto brake set. Ooh, here comes somebody. Look at that.
2,500.
Taxi lights on. Seatbelt light is on. Landing lights are on. Okay. Yeah, dude, you do you, boo-boo. Just right in my flight path. It's all good. Yeah, you're just gonna fly right through an approach. All good. Oh, are we gonna freaking parallel land? I think we did it. We took off earlier. What? Who drew up this flight plan? I know. It's not a game. It's a sim. That's so cool, dude. We're landing right next to him. That's freaking sweet. Oh my god, dude. Look at this. Insane. I'm sorry, Bethel. My bad. That's so cool, though. He's right there. Oh, that's awesome. We took off next to a 737 earlier, too. I wonder if... I'm curious how close we actually were. Because he pulled onto the runway, and I took a second, and then I just went. So we'll have to see how close we were when we do the replay. I was saying before I got rudely timed out to the bot. Modders make city sceneries. Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out, dude. All right, we're on the glide soap. Captured the ILS. We are freaking golden. Let's go. God, this approach is like, this is just the lighting. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, dude. Oh, somebody taking off. I also got FSLTL, so all of the real-world traffic is in here, and it's the correct model and the correct livery and everything. So 737s for Southwest and Alaska and all those guys, it's all in here. Should really spend the time to get set up for VAT Sim. That would be awesome, Bethel. VAT Sim, though, for me, dude, like, it's too much. I don't know. I cannot... When they're reading back instructions and shit, dude, and I listen to Jeff do it, or I listen to even Ryan now do it, I'm just like, how do you remember everything that they just said? Like, taxi with Bravo Alpha, you know, Bravo 1 to Alpha to Charlie, continue Charlie across runway 21, runway 21 to X-ray Papa, hold short 2 left. You got to read all that shit back. I'm just like, I can't do that. I can't do that. All right. Oh, he's going around. Something happened. Well, I got a plane taking off right in front of me. Scribble notes. Notes, yeah. All right, we got a... Look at that, we got a Southwest holding short. Hopefully he'll hold short for us and not the aircraft in front of us, because that does happen. All right. Autopilot off. Look at that Southwest holding short for us. It's sick. Oh, he's holding short for that guy.
100. Glide slope.
Don't worry. Don't worry about
Glide
that guy.
slope.
He's not actually there.
40,
We're gonna pretend.
30.
Oh, we floated
10,
it. That plane screwed me up,
5.
dude. Reverse thrust. Hey, G. Chris! Yeah, we're gonna pretend he wasn't there. FSLTL does not do a good job. Like, it only pays attention to, like, real-world aircraft. It does not give a shit about you and what you're doing. That was smooth. Like, we were really long. That plane screwed me up, dude. We were definitely long in the teeth there. All right, flaps coming up. I don't think there's any gates this way. We're gonna turn left. I don't know where we're going. This is LAX. I got no clue where I'm at. We're gonna pull into the maintenance area and call it a day. I gotta get out of here anyway. I don't have time to go all the way down and do all that stuff. I got called for something, so I really should have left earlier. So we're gonna just fly in. Everybody can get off here. Say have a good day. Thanks for flying. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about the cabin. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. On behalf of Two Idiots Airways and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you
Hey,
for
good job, G
joining us
Chris.
on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future.
Okay, great. All right, now we can go here. We can stop this. Now we can go back and play. Let's see. That was the beginning of the flight. So we're going to fast forward right there. Camera track recording. That allows us to go external now. Nice. All right. Now, yes, we did float long. Like, seeing that plane come up at the last minute there, that really screwed me up. Not gonna lie. But I think we still did okay. Dang! Look at G Chris going on a band spree. Love it. Oh, look at this plane. It's gorgeous, bro. All right, let's see how our landing was. Don't mind me taking out the trash. Appreciate it, buddy. Woo, wait. Smooth. Beautiful. Oh, nice. That's cool. All right. That was a nice landing. I'm happy with that for sure. Ooh, man, we stayed on that yellow line off the taxi or off the runway really well. Now, obviously, it puts your plane's state as it is, like when you park. So, like, my flaps weren't down. It doesn't record the state of the aircraft as it was like in that moment. Position, dude, look at that, man. That was right on the line. Position wise, it does, but plane state, it does not. So, anyways, all right, guys, I got to get out of here. I got to go take care of something. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. It was a lot of fun, and we'll do it again for sure. Tell me in the Discord where you guys would like to go. Now that we're in LA, where's our next leg going to be? Let me know. And we will see you guys on the next one. Love ya. Have a good one. Bye.